I want to show you how to make an adapted version of my grandmother's Ode to Pig Casserole. It was a recipe that she used to use toast in it with white bread and American cheese, and I've adapted it to be carnivore friendly. And it's something that we use for special occasions and birthdays and to bring to events, and especially brunches. It's delicious. So I'm going to show you how to make it. Let's go. Okay, first things first, you melt some bacon grease that I hope you saved in your pan, or you can use beef tallow or butter or whatever. Then we're gonna crack a bunch of eggs into the pan. Okay, I did 18, but it'll probably be more like 16 just because I'm gonna take some out for my dog. So we're just gonna scramble this in there. All right, so then you continue cooking over medium-low heat until it looks about like this. So when those are done, you just set them aside, and this is what it looks like. I took some out for my dog, so that's about 16 eggs. Okay, next step, you put some ground pork. This is just plain ground pork. You could use breakfast sausage or something like that if you tolerate spices well. I have small children that do not, and I am still experimenting with different spices that I can handle, so I choose not to have any spices in here. But yeah, this is 3 pounds of ground pork, just plain ground pork, and I'm going to take some out. So I would go 2 pounds. I'm taking some of this out to make French eggs tomorrow. So this will just be, if you make 2 pounds, that'll be perfect. All right, so this is what it'll look like when it's done. I took out about 1/3 of it for my own purposes, not related to this. And then you're gonna add some cream cheese into it. We're gonna start with 2 blocks. If I can get it out with one hand. Sorry, and see how it goes from there. All right, this is about what it's supposed to look like when it's done being melted in. If it is not, I left the grease in from the pork to make it this creamy like this, but if you use some kind of other sausage that doesn't have that gravy, then I would suggest adding some broth to it. That works and is very flavorful too. Now we're gonna pour some crumbled bacon in, just about like a cup, I think, is what I had left. It's just this kind of bacon, and when I make it, I just, smash it and crumble it up, but we keep it in a bag in our fridge all the time. So that's why I'm not showing that, because you just make bacon however you normally make bacon, on the stove, in the oven, whatever. I would suggest cooking it a little bit more on the crispy side so it's easier to crumble, not so much cutting, but yeah, then you just mix that in. So really all that's here is bacon and pork and cream cheese. This is called Ode to Pig Casserole. So it's actually supposed to be ham at the bottom, but Chris doesn't like ham. So I put turkey in his corner and then just cut it so that we remember which corner is his. And I am using this not because it's healthy, I know that, but we don't have an oven. We only have a little air fryer thing that's on the countertop. So this is all I can do. I don't know what size this is. Let's see. About 9.5 by 11.5. That's kind of a weird size. But this is not an exact recipe if you haven't been able to tell. So whatever works for you, the layers and the stuff that's in it is what's important more than the amounts. Just do what feels right to you. Okay, now you start your layers. You take about 1/3 of the eggs. If your pan is not quite as deep as this, that's okay. Just do fewer layers. It's having the layers is what's important. And you don't have to have it all the way across, just enough to get some of the flavors. And yes, I know deli meat is not the healthiest. Just make sure your ingredients in the deli meat are as healthy as you can. Pasture raised is good, no sugar, that kind of stuff. So just do your best. That's all we can do. It's a special occasion dish, so it's not like you're eating it every day. Okay, and then you just layer the sauce that has the pork and the bacon and the cream cheese on top of that. And just spread it out as best you can. It doesn't have to be exact. You don't have to cover every centimeter. It's all gonna kind of meld together when you bake it anyway. See, that is plenty good. Okay, and then you put a layer of cheese on the top. And this is Munster. You don't have to use Munster. You can use whatever kind of cheese you like. You like pepper jack, go with that. Cheddar might be a little strong, but you'll have to let me know if you like that. I've never tried that. I have tried mozzarella before. Whatever cheese you like. Like I said, this is just Munster because it's what we had. And now you're just gonna continue the layers. So there's ham and then eggs. That was the turkey for Chris. Then you do half of what's left of the pork, cheese, bacon mixture. You just continue with the layers, another layer of cheese and then another layer of meat. And continue to make sure you reach the edges because this pan goes to the side a little bit at an angle, so it gets a little bit bigger. And then there's one final layer of the eggs and one final layer of the meat bacon mixture, and then one final layer of the cheese. And after that, I'm going to stick it in an oven, but I only have a countertop oven. I think I mentioned that. So the temperature is going to be a little different for me. I put it in at 350 for about 20 minutes. For your oven, I'd maybe do 375 for maybe a half hour is what I'd start with. And here is my little countertop oven that I use. I'm gonna do 20 minutes at 350, like I said. And then, I don't know if I can get this in with one hand. It's pretty heavy. Oh dear. Oh, and I put Parmesan cheese on the top just because I thought it'd be fancy. And see, it just fits. Almost doesn't. Ah. And ta-da! That's what it looks like when it's done. Glistening, meaty, cheesy deliciousness. And we waited a little while. If you cut it too fast, it'll be very liquidy, but the cheese pull will be excellent. But those are the layers. And that's what my daughter's plate looks like. And this is what my daughter looks like. And she's going to try it for you. Why are you wearing a hat?
It's cold.
Okay.
Baby, it's cold. Oh, maybe I did. Oh, hey, I did it.
Okay. This is her favorite.
Man, I love this casserole. It's even better than the last time.
Yay.
This is so good. You guys gotta try this.